It's time for another Bitmap Books unboxing. Bitmap Box unboxing. You know the drill by now. Bitmap Books do some wonderful packaging. And we'll go inside to find what we have. So you can see the logo and some great artwork on the box itself, which is nice to see. Now we'll unbox here, and again you go to the Bitmap Books on various social media there, you can find on there. You need a product review on bitmapbooks.co.uk where you can order these books. And part of the reason for ordering: at Bitmap, our love of games and play doesn't stop with video games. We have worked with ex-Sensible Software artist Stoo Cambridge to create this Wallchart for the Qatar World Cup. For each poster we give away, we will donate £1 to the Bobby Moore Fund charity, which supports Cancer Research UK to raise money for pioneering bowel cancer research. If you would like to donate, please visit bitmapfundraise.com. A piece about the Bobby Moore Fund. And then we open her up. Another one for the poster collection. We have the World Cup 22 Qatar poster with teams laid out in their groups with their kits, which looks fantastic. Beautiful artwork by Stoo Cambridge there, formerly of Sensible Software. So that's a nice little added bonus and part of the reason why I ordered this now. And this is new as well. I've seen the book corners before, but now we have this lovely green wrap paper, and it's sealed with Bitmap Book logos, which is a fantastic touch. Shows the attention to detail and care they take. And so which book do we have this time? We have the new expanded edition of The Secret History of Mac Gaming by Richard Moss. I originally backed this book through Unbound, the first edition, and this, as I said, includes a foreword by Graham Devine and other new material. And you see it's retained a similar colour to the original. And the back of the Macintosh there with all the ports and so on. Illustrations by JJ Signal. And next to Bitmap Books, so we've got the shrink wrap. I'm going to take that off because I do buy these books to read and look at and enjoy. And I have to say I have thoroughly enjoyed every purchase I've made from Bitmap Books over the years. So let's have a quick look through this. With this order you also get the you get a free PDF with this order. The Macintosh challenged games to be more than child's play and quick reflexes. It made human-computer interaction friendly, inviting and intuitive. Mac gaming led to much that is now taken for granted by PC gamers and spawned some of the biggest franchises in video game history. It allowed anyone to create games and playful software with ease, and gave indie developers a home for their products. It welcomed strange ideas and encouraged experimentation. It fostered passionate and creative communities who inspired and challenged developers to do better and to follow the Mac mantra, think different. Drawing on archive material and interviews with key figures from the era, and featuring new material from Craig Fryer, Apple's first Mac games evangelist and the co-creator of hit game Spectre, The Secret History of Mac Gaming is the story of those communities and the game developers who survived and thrived in the ecosystem that was serially ignored by the outside world. It's a book about people who followed their hearts first and market trends seconds, showing how clever, quirky and downright wonderful games could be. So Richard Moss there worked for Ars Technica, Gamma Sutra, Mac Life and Rock Paper Shotgun. Writer and co-producer on an upcoming documentary first-person shooter. Creates the audio documentary series The Life and Times of Video Games. And his second book, Shareware Heroes, Independent Games at the Dawn of the Internet, is slated for publication in 2022. So, gallery of icons there. Then the timeline, key moments in classic Mac gameplay history. So we go from 1984 all the way up to 2000. I do love these one-bit illustrations in the book by J.J. Sinclair. Very cool. Forward by Graham Devine, talking about his first system. Introduction by Richard Moss. Chapter 1, Serious Machine. Amazing by Steve Capps in 1984. Alice, aka Through the Looking Glass from Apple. Where Are They Now? There's pieces at the end of most chapters talking about people involved in the chapter. 1984 and the classic launch commercial. The Quest from Penguin Software there. Millionaire from Blue Chip. Dungeon of Doom, John Reynolds. Letterforms and Illusion, W.H. Freeman and Company. Chipwits from Brainpower. General Computer Corp company photo. I'm going to speed for a bit more here. Sky Shadow. Chapter 3, Game Development for the Rest of Us. Chapter 4, Mac Ventures, Craig Erickson. They're involved in that chapter. Deja Vu from Mindscape. Interesting games. Took the point and click style. Simulated. Sean Hill. Digital Illusions. Gordon Walton with an Apple Lisa. Balance of Power from Mindscape. Aquazone. Macintosh Arcade. Shufflepuck Cafe from Broderbund there. Tetris and Supertris. Spin Doctor. Into a Castle Darkly. Talking about Dark Castle, Silicon Beach Software. Infamous on other systems. Beyond Dark Castle, the sequel. A story told by Treasure Hunt. Fool's Errand. At the Carnival. So now into colour illustrations. Free and Free, Cinemaware. Apple Talk, the network for allowing multiplayer. So Splatters and Super Maze Wars. Bolo from Stuart Cheshire. Outland. Armour Alley from 360 Pacific. Game World Party On. So PGA Tour Golf from Electronic Arts there. Talking about the Macworld Conference. Descent from MacPlay and Marathon from Bungie Software. A name that obviously became much more important elsewhere. Mysterious Worlds. Let's flick through a bit more like this. Now, interactive movies. It's a Spaceship Warlock. Oh, can't go too far here. 3 Dimensions. So looking at The Colony from Mindscape, classic game there. Quintessentially Mac. So we've got Stunt Copter, Cairo Shootout, Zero Gravity, Power Arena 2.0, Cassidy and Green, The Brilliant Glider, Taking Flight, looking at flight simulators, so A10 Attack there, Dogfight City, FA-18 Hornet, the Mac Games console, so the Bandai Pitton Admark, and the wireless Applejack controller there. Not the best chapter in Apple's history. Shareware Heroes, talking about games sold as shareware. Get the demo and then send off the money for full game. Delta Tau. So Spacewood Ho there. And Eric's Cascade. Ambrosia. Escape Velocity. Avara. Freeverse. So it's Enigma. The company photo in 2012. Pangea. Nanosaur there. Yeah, there's a big illustration there. We'll skip back to that one, I think. Yeah, Duke Nukem 3D from converted from Macsoft. Tomb Raider 2 from Aspire. Sports Shy. So the Dual Test Drive 2 and Mac Golf from XOR, Mac Ski, Cricket 4.0, Durandal, Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness from Bungie, and on to Marathon and Marathon 2 Durandal, which of course all led to Halo. There's Myth the Fallen Lords from Bungie, Inside Mac Games, so Mac Action Magazine there, The Fall and Rise of Mac Gaming, and The Afterword by Craig Fry, and there's more game icons there at the back, the acknowledgements, list of the games there mentioned. Hang on. Yeah, gameography at the back there. And Richard Moss. So there we go. So I'm looking forward to reading the expanded edition of The Secret History of Mac Gaming. I thoroughly enjoyed the original edition, so now we have the extra content, and of course looking forward to World Cup 2022 in Qatar with my World Cup Wallchart to fill in. So comment below your favourite game on the Mac you've played, or where you think Mac gaming went wrong. Like and share the video, subscribe to the channel for more retro shelf, merch stand, unboxing and gameplay. Support me on Ko-fi to produce more content, and I'll see you in the next video.